Do you love winning bets on Valentine's Day? Then come along with us here on Probably, where we track data from the winningest sportsbooks around the world to find you the best bets today and every day. Another profitable day yesterday, so let's keep it going with your top 10 bets for today, February 14th, 2024. It starts off, as always, with the man on the thumbnail, James Harden, a guy who's been dishing the ball out aggressively as the Clippers have been on this hot run. But we are going to take the under 8.5 assists for James Harden. Got a 50% probability. I always keep clicking it, even though I now don't have to. All the data is right here on our slide. 50% probability here, a probably score of 2.7. Best bets at plus 105 odds. What do we always say here? If you have that plus EV score, you have a 50% probability of plus money odds. Always a bet worth taking because of the fact that basically means the sportsbook is paying you VIG on the bet, which is not normally how sportsbook work if you guys aren't familiar with that one. But James Harden under 8.5 assists. Take this one at plus 105 odds. Number 2 here, Zion Williamson under 5.5 rebounds, a 49% probability, and a 6.2 probably score at plus 115 odds. So very strong bet here for Zion, a guy who has not been aggressive attacking the boards. He is playing the Wizards, so we'll find out. But Zion under 5.5 rebounds. Let me go back up here because I had to scroll down a little bit to make sure we have the thumbnail guy to lead off. Jabari Smith under 8.5 rebounds, plus 110 odds, 51% probability. With those things combined, to get yourself a 7.1 probably score. Of course, this big probability here, that's the part that we get from the winningest sportsbooks around the world. That allows you to properly grade out bets. It's like having a kayak. It's like having a Kelly Blue Book for when you're trying to sell your car. You just need to know what to price the bets at. So because we get that data from the winningest sportsbooks around the world, that's how we tell what plus EV opportunities are. So take this one, Jabari Smith under 8.5 rebounds at plus 110 odds. Over 234 in Warriors versus Clippers. Obviously, a little bit of a contrast with the James Harden bet, where if he's hitting an under on assists, less likely to have an over in the game, but they can still hit. It's just one of those things to try to be mindful of. But over 234 in Warriors Clippers, a 53% probability of hitting. Best bets at minus 105 odds, and that gives us about a 2.6 probably score. And that probably score, basic expected value calculation and basic ROI calculation, telling you if this game were played infinitely, that's how much more money the bet will win you than it would lose you. And that is what a winning betting process looks like. Of course, this bet was updated as well, 9:44 a.m. So according to this, as of 9:50 a.m. So that is how frequently, of course, we are updating, giving you fresh bets, pulling stale bets, what we do all day with our Probably data at Probably.com. And guys, if you're watching this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. Trying to grow. We're now finally on the cusp of 100 subs on this channel. So help us out, subscribe, of course, even if we don't win every day. And we try to, that's always the goal. We do try to make sure to give you guys the best information, the best data possible. And I know you could say that for every YouTube channel out there, but that is always our promise to you here at Probably. So please hit that like button. Please subscribe. I said please there like my child. I said please, which is not the way to do content. Bam Adebayo, unless you are a child, then that's a great way to do content. Bam Adebayo under 4.5 assists. Been hitting these Bam unders a lot and pushing, flying too close to the sun, Icarus, but we'll do it again. Bam Adebayo under 4.5 assists, 52% probability on this one, and a 2 probably score if you take the bet at minus 102 odds. So Bam Adebayo under 4.5 assists, take it at minus 102 odds. Jalen Johnson, a guy who really has emerged in a big way. John Collins is blocking him, and now he is finally getting the court time that he needs to be the most productive fantasy player, if not a good real-life player. But Jalen Johnson over 15.5 points, 55% probability of hitting today versus the Hornets. 2.9 probably score in this one, and take it at minus 113 odds to get that probably score of 2.9. So Jalen Johnson over 15.5 points, minus 113 odds if you can get him. Another over. So I'm not going to give you 2 overs for Warriors Clippers, but you could take another over for sure. Of course, actually, I guess a lot of plus EV bets on the overs for that team total. Caleb Martin under 5.5 rebounds, 56% probability of hitting. If you're playing on Prize Picks or Underdog today, anytime you see a probability on probably over 54.9%, so 55% or higher, that's a good one to add to your pick'em slip because that is the win rate you have to have per leg to keep your pick'ems, to keep your parlay slips plus EV. So just something to keep in mind here. If you are a person not in a legal betting state, you're checking out our pals at Underdog or you're checking out Prize Picks. But Caleb Martin under 5.5 rebounds, 56% probability, 2.4 probably score at minus 120 odds for Caleb Martin under 5.5 rebounds. Wemby crushed the other day, man. The triple-double with blocks is not a one you're going to see very often. And he's now live to get quadruple doubles, but this is a good time, though, because you want to take the under on these days where guys are coming off the monster day. The bet's probably priced a little bit more towards the over because of that fact. So Wemby under 36.5 PRAs, a 53% probability. So not one of our best bets on the day to 2 probably score. But take this bet at minus 110 odds if you can get it. Wemby under 36.5 PRAs. It doesn't include blocks. Doesn't include blocks. Kobe White, a man who was as cold as could be the other day in DFS. Kobe White under 2.5 made threes. 49% probability of this bet hitting. Best bets at plus 110 odds because bet a 2.7 probably score for Kobe White under 2.5 made threes, plus 110 odds. Jared Allen under 16.5 points, a 53% probability of hitting here. Best bet's at minus 105 odds. That gives about a 3.5 probability score for Jared Allen under 16.5 points. I think we have to be at 10 at this point, but I will throw in, all right, another Bam under. Poor Bam. Bam seems like a very likable, nice guy, and I feel like I'm just beating him up in these videos lately. But Bam Adebayo under 39.5 PRAs. No Jimmy Butler expected again. Terry Rozier not expected to play. So it is a tough spot, but we hit these unders yesterday. So what am I going to do? Bam Adebayo under 39.5 PRAs, 55% probability of this one winning. Best bet's at minus 115 odds, and that gives about a 2.4 probability score. Bam Adebayo, 39.5 PRAs under. Take that one at minus 115 odds. Let's get at least one more in here. That Warriors-Clippers game everywhere. All right, we're taking the over on Jalen Johnson points. We'll take the under on his rebounds. Jalen Johnson under 9.5 rebounds, 51% probability for this bet to win. I don't know why I clicked the modal again, but the best bet's at plus 100 odds, and it gives you a 2 flat probability score. So again, 51% probability, plus 100 odds basically means you're not paying the sportsbook VIG. Technically, because it's a 51% probability, it's like them paying you a fractional amount of VIG, but that's the way to view this. It's the way to view betting here, and that's what we're always going to do for you at Probably. So make sure that like button and subscribe. Of course, check Probably out in the App Store. If you want to try our stuff out, don't want to pay any money, 7-day free trial on the App Store. If you search Probably on there, and also give us 5 stars and a review on there to help us out as a 2-man company here. Me and my best friend from high school comes from Amazon, comes from Cabbage, worked at Macy's most recently. Guy's been a lot of big places. He helped me make the sports betting app to try to save you guys money, to help you win you money. And that's always been the goal here. Probably that'll always be our goal. It's how we're going to succeed or fail as a business. So check it out. Search Probably in the App Store. Give us 5 stars and review. Support this company. And also, if you want to save 50% on a monthly or yearly package, that is our best deal, by the way. But I get people like free more. So choose the free option on the App Store or use the promo code FIRST at probably.com/subscribe to save yourself 50%. That means getting all of our data for a year for under $100, which is a really strong deal here. Obviously, for somehow you guys bet, it might be one unit for you. And I guarantee this will help you make more money. And if nothing else, will help you understand how to make good bets and to see the best bets. Like, that's a really important part of every process. You're taking the best bet every time you can get it. But there we go, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with more. So I appreciate you guys being here. Hit that like button and subscribe. Follow me at Chris Spags. Follow us at Probably app. Check us out on TikTok as well. If you just want the short form version of this every day. I'll see you guys again soon. Enjoy your days and good luck. Bye.